ditched the ruby slippers for a rather more dark role, which has seen her treading the grimy streets of revolutionary France in the classic Les Miserables. Before we find out how she's coping, let's put on our emerald-tinted glasses and remind ourselves of one of her magic moments residing on the yellow brick road.
Picture me, balcony, above a voice sings along. Where art thou, Romeo? You hear a beat. How sweet, just to register emotion, jealousy, devotion, and really feel the part. You would stay young and chipper, and you'd walk in with a dipper if you only had the heart.
Danielle, you are one of the most remarkable talents I think has ever come out of any of these reality shows, and I think that performance is great, the way you interacted with everybody else on stage, but then also I would pay really good money to watch you on stage.
Well, we're very lucky we don't have to pay money. She's come here for free to see us. It's Danielle Hope. It's lovely to see you, and thanks. I know you're all so busy. When you look at that, 'cause it's February, I think you left, didn't you, with Divorce? What was that journey like from winning that show to there you are in the West End?
Oh, completely crazy. I can't believe it was 2 years ago now. Like doing that, watching it is very, very strange. But yeah, it was really bizarre because obviously doing the TV program, then I had quite a big break like in between. But doing the show for the 12 months, it just flew by, absolutely flew, and I just had the best time and I learned so much.
And what about the cast here? Because often you hear people say, oh, it's not fair, people come from reality shows and we've all come up through the ranks and we've done our apprenticeship and in they swan and get the lead part. Did you have that feeling?
Not at all, no, not at all. The cast were amazing and veterans of different eras and ages. You know, we had like Michael Crawford and Hannah Waddingham, and it was just, it was amazing. But no, and I didn't come in with any airs or graces, and I always wanted to do this as a career, so I was willing to go down the usual path of drama school and auditions and things like that. So I think because I came in and I was like, this is a job, I'm ready to work, people were like, great, yeah. So there was no kind of funny vibes or anything.
Did you ever watch the film? Because obviously it's an iconic film. Did you ever watch it and think, oh, I'm going to be Judy Garland?
No, never. I think the last time I watched it was like...
When were you born?
92.
It's been on every Christmas. Did you not have a TV in your house?
It was on in the background. I didn't watch it kind of before doing the part, like for tips or anything like that. I just kind of approached it fresh because it's quite scary, isn't it? You get given something that's so iconic and so personal to so many people across the globe, and you think, oh my God, I've got to do this justice. So yeah, I just waited to get the script, and I thought I'm just going to approach it as me.
Yeah, to believe, isn't it, that there were 9,000 girls and you got through that. That's amazing, isn't it?
I know.
And did you look at it like it must have been a life-changing moment for you, that to go? And then The Wizard of Oz is such a wonderful show, and it just all seems like a dream, doesn't it? And yet here you are, 2 years later.
I know.
Fantastic,
I think now is the time when you realise it looking back. I mean, when you're a part of something, you can't really see what it is.
Well, now you're in another amazing show, which I think is in its 27th year now, isn't it? Longest running musical, older than you. And that's Les Mis. So tell us who you're playing.
I'm playing Eponine, which is completely different to Dorothy.
Completely.
Amazing. It's
She does a lot of crying, doesn't she?
She does, and she's covered in dirt, which is different from pigtails and ruby slippers, rags, and it's great. I mean, everything is completely different, down to the vocal style, the character.
And also, you're auditioning. You audition differently for this. Like a normal audition.
Yes, exactly. Completely normal. I finished The Wizard of Oz in February and then auditioned for this, and I was just...
Now, obviously, theatre is what you're doing now so brilliantly, but have you got any aspirations to do straight acting, or is musical theatre where you see your future, or, like lots of people, want to mix it up a bit?
Definitely mix it up a bit. I think, you know as well as I do, you never know where things are coming from in this industry, so I'm happy to tackle anything that comes my way. I think I see myself as an actor who can sing and dance, so I'd love to do some plays and TV and things like that. That's kind of the biggie, so yeah.
And your family must be obviously so proud of you. Now, your dad was poorly, wasn't he? So how's he doing? That must have been tough for you.
Yeah, he's very well now, thank you. Good. Yeah, he's really good, much better. But I think, life throws things at you and you deal with them and you just keep rolling. So
you have. What advice would you give to somebody of your age then going to these shows? Because it must be quite scary going into them.
It's terrifying. It really is. And I think with this industry, if you're 100% committed and this is what you want to do, just go with it. If you've got any doubt whatsoever, don't. Just really don't. If this is what you want to do and you believe in yourself, just go for it, because there's going to be hundreds of people who are ready to queue up and tell you that you can't do it, and you have to be the one that says you can.
And would you advise them to go onto a show like that you did?
I think it depends where you are mentally and in terms of your abilities.
Yeah.
You know, some people really benefit from going to drama school for 3 years and training, or 4 years with a postgrad, and some people learn well on the job, and that's how I...
Well, your talent certainly shone through on that, and we wish you well in Les Mis. That's at the Queen's Theatre, Shaftesbury Avenue in London. How long are you going to be in it? Do you know?
12 months.
12 months. Lots of time. Lots of time. For the moment, though, Danielle Hope, thank you.